add some text to your badge and get your message across using the Make Badges Design Studio. In this video, we'll go through adding and manipulating text on our badge. So to get to the Design Studio, the first thing that we need to do is go to the product page for the size of badge that we want to make. So today I'm going to make a 45mm badge, so I'm going to click on that. Then I'm going to scroll down and click on this big green button that says Launch Design Studio. We'll wait for that to load. So to add some text, we need to click on this button that looks like a underlined letter A. Click on this button too. They both go to the same place. Then all we need to do is start typing. So that's looking pretty good, but it's a little bit too small. So I'm going to click on the resize tool here to make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to click and drag on that to make it look a little bit better. If you need some more information about the other tools here, we covered that in the images video. So I'll leave a link in the description to that video if you want to learn a bit more about those tools. So that's looking a lot better, but I think this font is a little bit boring. So I'm going to go over here and choose a different font. So click on this drop down box, and as you can see, there are lots of different fonts to choose from. So let's choose one that we like. This one here looks pretty good. That's much better. But you can see now that because this font is a little bit bigger, it's gone into the bleed area, which is this gray area around the edge of the badge. And so when the badge is made, that gray area is actually going to be on the lip of the badge. So we want to make sure that our text isn't in there. So I'm going to scale this down just a little bit so it fits in a bit better. If you want some more information about the bleed, I'll leave a link in the description to the bleed guide. If you want to change the color of the text, we can click on these little squares here. These are all the preset colors. So we've got some red, orange, green. But if we want a little bit more control, we can click on this square here. And you can see that we have any number of different colors to choose from. So I think I'm going to go for a purpley kind of color. So we click there, and I want it a little bit deeper. So I'll click there, and that's looking pretty good. So click on OK, and that's in. Now let's add some more text. So I'm going to click on this button here that says Add More Text. And I'm going to start typing. And you can see here that the text has come up, but it's underneath the other text. So I'm going to use the Move tool to just drag it up a little bit. Okay, so this time we're going to curve the text. Having text that follows the edge of the badge can look very effective. So the first thing I'm going to do is resize it to about the size that I want it to be. And then I'm going to click on this little squiggly line button here underneath the text that says curved. And you can see that that's curved our text for us. And it's also added these three little gray dots here, one on either side and one in the middle. These are called handles, and if we click and drag on those, you can see that we can change the shape of the curve. We can make it a little bit more subtle or a little bit more pronounced. And the best thing to do with this is just to have a fiddle around with it and see how it affects the way that your text looks. So I'm going to move this into place up the top of the badge, and I'm going to adjust the handles until it's kind of looking the way that I want. And that's looking pretty good. I think I might add a curve to this text as well. So I'm going to click on that one here. So select that. And I've just realized that I've got two exclamation marks here, and I think one's probably enough. So I'm going to go over here and just remove that. If you want to edit any of your text, that's the way to do it. And then I'm going to click on curved again, the squiggly little line. And you can see that it's put that on the curve again. But I want this curve to go along the bottom of the badge. So I'm going to grab the handle here and drag it all the way down until it starts to curve the other way. And just like before, I'm going to move these around here, and I might even make this a little bit bigger and just adjust my handles until it's looking the way that I like. Great. Well, that's looking pretty good now. And I've got everything in place. I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm just going to click on Add to Cart. And we're done. So in this video we covered adding text, using the tools to manipulate it, and adding a curve. If you're happier working in Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator, we also have artwork templates available from our website. I'll leave a link in the description to those below. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us and we'll be more than happy to walk you through it. Thanks for watching.